Hi everybody, Jason Wishlow here, Avalanche forecaster with Whitewater, and this is the Backcountry Conditions Report, the 7th edition here this year, brought to you by Whitewater Ski Resort, backcountryskiingcanada.com, and State of the Snowpack. Coming into more transition, currently Avalanche Canada is calling the hazard moderate in the alpine, moderate at tree line, and moderate below tree line. So we've just gone through a significant warming spell where freezing levels went 2,500 meters even. Some norths managed to stay preserved above 2,100 meters. All other aspects received that warming and developed crusts in various degrees. So I'll talk about that. Solar aspects here we have Goat Slide. And that is direct solar. We have like a 3 to 5 plus centimeter very hard crust that formed just because it received so much sun. Other places, when you start to wrap more to northerly aspects, west, east, the crust gets a little bit, it's softer, breakable in places. It's just highly variable dependent on your elevation and your aspect. So again, true north aspects above about 2,000 to 2,100 meters, there is some preserved snow there where the heat didn't get to it. We're still talking about a persistent weak layer that's now down anywhere 70 to a meter deep in the snowpack, and that was buried on the 31st of January. Consists of facets, a large surface hoar layer up to, I'll tell you about the avalanche behind me here, buried, that was up to 22 millimeters up there is what they found. Giant surface hoar that produced some big avalanches. With the warming, we did have natural release size 3 over on Evening Ridge, a number of other large 2.5 avalanches just with the warming triggering that deep persistent layer. And the avalanche behind me here, the Cougar's Claw into West Weimer, that avalanche was initiated by heli control on the 28th of February. And that went size 3, very large, impressive avalanche, but again, failing on that 31st persistent weakness, which hasn't gone anywhere, and producing, still capable of producing avalanches. Just want to mention with these crusts, it's going to be harder to initiate that deep layer, but crusts are not, because they are variable and you can get near rocks, thin spots in the snowpack, you still can initiate that, and the crust is not able to hold everything together on the surface to prevent it from propagating if you do manage to trigger that. So it's something always to keep in the back of your mind. That problem is likely with us for a little while. We received 10 centimeters of fresh snow, so it's actually skiing okay. Souths, you can feel the crust a bit more. Norths, you know, the crust is softer, so with that new 10 centimeters of snow on top of it, it's actually skiing quite well. So it's still worth coming out and making some turns. Our long-term weather forecast as we head into next week, unfortunately not a lot of storms on the horizon. Little bits of warming, nothing like we've just experienced this last weekend, but expect freezing levels to kind of come up each day, maybe to 1,800 meters, and then again dry, so no precip. I'm going to talk to you next week. Until then, everybody stay safe, you know, find some north facing skiing, and still pretty fun out there, and go out and enjoy making some turns. Talk to you again.